Exiled, accused, defiant, Sheikh Hasina breaks her silence and sets her terms for return. Democracy undone, extremists empowered, a death verdict looming on November 17th. Bangladesh stands on a knife edge as its longest-serving leader delivers her most explosive warning yet. Ousted Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has given her clearest signal yet about the conditions under which she would return home, tying her comeback to what she called the restoration of participatory democracy and the lifting of the ban on her party, the Awami League. Speaking exclusively to India's PTI news agency from an undisclosed location, Hasina delivered a pointed critique of the unelected interim administration led by Muhammad Yunus, accusing it of empowering extremist forces and jeopardizing Bangladesh's strategic ties, particularly with India. Hasina, who left Bangladesh on August 5, 2024, after weeks of violent anti-government protests, has remained politically active from abroad. The protests forced her resignation and created the opening for the Yunus-led interim government. Now, at 78, the country's longest-serving leader says her return depends entirely on the political climate back home.
The most important condition for my return to Bangladesh is the same condition that the Bangladeshi people require: a return to participatory democracy. The interim administration must rescind its ban on the Awami League and allow elections that are free, fair, and inclusive.
She argued that Yunus's administration had already damaged Bangladesh's foreign policy footing and had empowered forces she described as extremist.
Yunus's hostility to India is foolish and self-defeating in the extreme and reveals him for the weak monarch he is: unelected, chaotic, and dependent upon the support of extremists.
Hasina also addressed allegations that she personally mishandled the protests that toppled her government. While acknowledging the administration lost control of the situation, she said the unrest was also fueled by what she characterized as seasoned political agitators operating under the guise of student leaders. She rejected reports suggesting she had encouraged a boycott of the elections scheduled for February next year, insisting that any vote excluding the Awami League, a party she says enjoys the support of tens of millions, would be fundamentally illegitimate. Her most forceful defense came on the legal front. Hasina said she was willing to stand trial under international supervision, even at the International Criminal Court, but accused Yunus of using Bangladesh's International Crimes Tribunal to target her politically. Prosecutors at the tribunal are currently seeking the death penalty in cases involving alleged crimes against humanity.
They are trying to neutralize both me and the Awami League as political forces. The fact that they would use the death penalty to suppress their opponents reveals how little respect they have for democracy or due process.
She dismissed the tribunal as a kangaroo court, arguing that Yunus refuses to take her to an impartial venue like the ICC because he knows she would be acquitted.
I have repeatedly challenged Yunus's government to prosecute me in the International Criminal Court if it is so confident of its case. Yunus continues to duck this challenge because he knows that the ICC, a genuinely impartial tribunal, would certainly acquit me.
As the political tensions escalate, Bangladesh's International Crimes Tribunal announced it will deliver its verdict against Hasina on November 17th in a tightly secured special court in Dhaka. The ruling could reshape the country's political landscape and determine whether a former prime minister in exile will ever return home.